Good morning, guys. How's it all going? Thanks for joining me on my channel. Uh, Today is, hang on, um, Monday. Monday the 7th of October. Been dreading this month, all this year. We'll get to that later. I actually came here yesterday to fish in this spot. I'm at the lighthouse just before the bend. And I got here yesterday, took one look, turned around and went back home. It's unbelievable. That was blowing a hoolie and the tide was huge. I was sitting here looking at the pier and I was just getting battered, um, submerged. I mean, that was crazy. And here on the bend, you get like a little wave that comes around. There's one now. But yesterday, that was coming over the wall. That was just too rough, so I went home. Look at today. What a difference. A day made 24 little hours. It is though. It's 10:30. There's hardly any wind. The sun's out. It's supposed to get up to 19 degrees. Yesterday was cold. It ended up raining. Unbelievable. I think this must be the only country where that happens. I haven't fished this spot for months and months. Like I say, the old lighthouse is right behind me. This is pretty much where I first started sea fishing a year and a half ago, was in this spot here. Till I started like migrating to the powerhouse and the pier. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see whiting and all that are starting to come out now. So hopefully we won't blank. Had a lovely night with Woody at Lowestoft. I mean, I was lucky. I caught something right at the end. Some little whiting. He had loads. You know what I mean? We were casting to the same distance, using the same baits. 2 up flappers, both of us. And I just couldn't get into a fish until the end there, when I swapped to just lugworm. So I've only got squid with me today, left over from that session. Just going to use strips of squid today. I'm not doing any wraps. Made a couple of rigs up last night. 2 up flapper with quite short snoods. Not quite sure why I did that, but I decided that last night. I'll throw that further out. And then closer in, I've got a 1 up and a 1 down. So we'll see how we do. I've got the 2 salts, Shakespeare salts with me. I stuck by it. I kept using the flag until it caught a fish, and it did at Lowestoft. That's gone into semi-retirement now because that needs. The hell was that? I hope that wasn't them fishing over there. There was a big splash right in front of me. Where was I? Yeah. The flagon's gone into semi-retirement now. It needs doing up. So until I can afford to do that, that's gone to sleep. And once it's done, I need to get a nice reel to pair up with it. But yeah, literally just got here. So I'm now going to get set up and we'll start fishing. I can't tell you how lush it is right now. I've got a bite already. I've only just cast that in, the one further out, and something's tugging on it already. There's no wind, the wind has got disappeared. I'm going to have to take this jumper off. It's peaceful, it's flat, calm, and I've got a bite. I've got a bloody fish. Get up, and it stops pulling. How about that? Well, that's encouraging. Might not be any bait on there now, but unless it was crabs. It didn't look like a crab bite. You never can tell. Sometimes there's some seriously hefty crabs down there. So yeah, like I said, I've got squid on all the hooks. One up, one down, just by the wall there. And the other one further out, 2-hook flapper. You can't, you know what, I reckon easy. If I could only have one rig, I was only allowed to have one, it'd be the 2-hook flapper. I'm not so sure about these wrapped up baits. I mean, I've seen thousands of people catch good fish on them. Especially cod, I have got something on there. Right. Let's put you here. Definitely a fish. What is that? Holy shit.
That's the starters, just the dinner to get more.
That is the biggest whiting I've ever had. Look at that. Chunky. Let's measure it. $34. Huh. Well, what about that? Literally, first cast, that couldn't have been more than 30 seconds when I started getting that tap. Then he must have just sort of hung about. When I was pulling it in, honestly, my heart went, I thought it was a cod. I've never had a whiting that big and that chunky and the dark colours on the side. I thought, is this my first cod? No, I was desperate for that little barbel. Didn't come, but that's a personal best whiting, 34. Chunky. Would he be screaming at the TV now? That's my tea. Yeah. Well, there you go. When's the last time that happened on one of my videos? First cast. Boom. Answers on a postcard. Maybe it's never happened. I can't remember. There you go. Blank over. Straight away. I like that. This jumper's going to have to come off. That's getting a bit hot. Whew. So I just rebaited, got it back out there. That was in the middle there on them two flapper. Short snoods. So it looks like I'll just keep playing with that one and then just check the bait on this every now and then by the wall. I think high tide is about 12, half 12. So couple hours up, couple hours down is what we're doing basically. Right, I'm going to calm down because I am way too happy for the start of a video. We need to get over the shock of catching a fish. So I'll bring you back in a minute. Well, no more bites. It's been about 20 minutes. I'll reel this one in by the wall first because it's been in the longest. See if it's been eaten. When I pulled that fish in, both of those hooks still had squid on, so we've got no crabs today. Well, at least further out we ain't. So definitely fish bites. It's so lovely today. It's a little bit of a breeze, which is just taking that heat off. It's perfect. Well, I'm starting to wish I'd brought some cold drink. I'm not loving the coffee today because I ran out of coffee, mate. Last night I had a cup of coffee and that was the last bit of the coffee, mate. I'm quite fussy when it comes to coffee. So I had to put milk in it today. I can't stand it with milk, you know. So many years having coffee, mate, with it. That's just it. I only got the milk. I wouldn't have even had a flask because I just happened to get some milk yesterday because I'm having bran flakes for breakfast instead of toast. Talking of that, thanks for all your comments about your death row dinners. Some of them were a bit weird. Like seriously, rhubarb crumble. Oh, I can't think of anything worse. Bob, what are you thinking? Huh? Yeah, some of them were lush. What was that? Sticky toffee pudding. Oh yeah. Millionaire cheesecake. Ain't good. I shouldn't have done that when I'm starting a diet because I want to eat all them now. So yeah, I got some bran flakes. to go, to have for breakfast. Not the tastiest things in the world, but um, it's the only thing I've found that is them casting over here. There's a lot of family of 5 fishing, and one of them keeps casting over here. He's gonna tank out with me. I know it. What was I saying? Yeah, starting to eat healthily. Going to the toilet ain't the same. I ain't gonna get into it because you're eating your tea. So, yeah, I'm having brown flakes for breakfast. No more needed to be said, is there? Oh, got my new glasses. Let me show you them. I got. I'm still waiting for my prescription sunglasses because mine are really sensitive, as you know. I have to wear sunglasses all the time. So while I'm out, I ain't been putting my glasses on because it's been too bright. Where are we? My nice little boots case. I quite like them. Um, Dr. Brett, I presume. Not bad, are they? I ain't got the right face for glasses, sunglasses or anything. But I don't mind these. And holy shit, I can see people on the pier. 1, 2, 3 people fishing on the pier. Didn't see them a minute ago. I could read stuff. Over the other side of the river. That's mad. Everything has edges and everything. How crazy is that? But, sure, he just spoke to me. Yeah. So, put my sunglasses back on now. It's too bright. I'm squinting. Alright, let's pull this first one in. Just the bottom up has been taken. Oops. How weird is that? Just opened up this baby squid. There's a little tiny fish inside it. How about that? As big as the squid.
There that one.
Right, that one's been totally stripped, so I'll get that rebaited, get that back out. A little bit of weed, but nothing to cry about. Yes!
Yes, yes.
Finally! Finally!
What have you caught?
Big whiting.
Oh, good.
Yeah, biggest one I've ever seen.
Yeah?
I told you there was a big one out there.
I know. Every time you've asked me, I've always said, no, I ain't caught nothing. Now I have.
I bet you saw me coming thinking, yes, I've got an answer.
Yes, absolutely. Can't wait to tell you.
Take it, fry it back.
Huh?
Fry it back. Oh, careful.
Yeah. Yeah. I throw out from back, I do. Yeah.
I think most of them. What back you got nice.
Remember I spoke about that gorgeous blonde lady that always says hello? I want to have the guts to chat her up. That was her, with her husband. Lovely, lovely lady though. And he seems a nice bloke as well. But finally she's asked and I've had something to tell her on call. So, yeah, it's nice. He was just there, he's just walking along with his dog with her, collecting up old line and that on the floor. People keep leaving. Some of them had hooks. You know, the little dog gets hold of that. Major vet bill, innit? There, we can see. You can only do your own bit, can't you? I can't talk for others. So yeah, we're back out. Top hook near the wall was untouched, but the bottom had gone. Both hooks on the main one, or the main one out there, they're stripped. God, yeah, what about that little fish? Inside that little tiny squid. Man. So I went on the hook with it. Why not? I messaged Matty when I got here to see what he's doing today. He's obviously still in bed. I know he worked last night till late. But he's obviously still in Z land. Right, keep on this. Bring it back a bit. Oh, no, I'll talk about it later. The family over there, there's about 6 of them. 3 women, 3 blokes. One of the women just caught a fish. Obviously her first ever. The whole family just went ballistic. That's what it's all about, isn't it? They're not casting over near me, they're nowhere near. I've gone further to the left just to make sure that they're having fun. Good for them. Started another series this week. Monsters, it's called. The Kyle and something else murders. They murder their parents. Nikki started it because their daughters are watching it. They reckon it's brilliant. I've done 2 episodes now and I ain't so sure. I got completely and utterly robbed by Amazon last night. I want to watch a film. And I'd seen this trailer for one with Tom Hardy in it. I thought, oh, that looked good. So I've searched for it on Netflix, but now you got to rent it. £3.50. And normally when I see that, I go, nah, bollocks to you, I ain't paying. I'll find something that's free. But I sort of hyped myself up to watch it. Well, I'll go on, splash out. £3.50, let's do it. Tie your ass. So I rented it. I'm sitting there and I heard my phone that was on the table beep, which basically told me that Amazon had took my £3.50. Just started watching the film. Beep. What the hell? Picked up my phone. It took the £3.50. 10 minutes later, they took £4.99. I'm like, what? What's that all about? It turns out that this film, Warrior, it's called, was on Disney Plus, which I ain't got. So, to get a film on Disney Plus, you have to pay for Disney Plus and then pay to rent the film. £8.50. I was not happy, buddy. And to make all matters worse, the film was shit. Utter load of bollocks. I was not a happy bunny. So that won't be happening again ever. They get you everywhere, don't they? You see all these films and all that. Even the old ones you've seen before, they're good, no matter how old they are. They make you pay for them, because they know you like them, I'm going to watch it again. Mind shot. Everywhere, they get you everywhere, don't they? Money, money, money. Yeah, as I was going to tell you about what I've been dreading this month. Well, I dreaded the whole year coming up for about 4 years. If you watch this channel regularly, you'll know. Mum died at 52. So for 4 years, I was dreading getting to 52 this year. And all this year, I've been dreading getting to October, because she died on the 20th of October. I know I was stupid, but I ain't been able to get it out of my head all this time. I'm going to be joining Mum. I don't want to join her just yet. Give me at least another year. So if you don't see anything of me after the 20th, you know why. I talked about that. To make matters even worse, I like watching on YouTube the Americans react. That's always the British stuff. I was watching this couple last night and they were reacting to Mike and the Mechanics in the living years. Jesus H. Christ. I ain't seen that, or heard that song rather, in a lot of years. And I don't think I've ever really digested the lyrics before. Because I did last night, I was in floods. Oh my God, what a powerful song. I guess you can relate to it when you get to a certain age. You can listen as well as you hear and stuff like that. So yeah, if you've got anything to say to me, in the living years. Get it out now, say it, put it in the comments, because you never know. Yeah, what a powerful song. An enjoyable song as well. Yeah, ain't it funny? Some things just get to you. Especially songs. They just suddenly mean something, don't they? Soppy old git. Right. I'm going to keep watching these rods and I'll bring you back. Well, I just reeled in both rods, guys. And they were stripped. And a bit of weed on this time. But that was nice weed. You can just pull it off. There's no dramas. Just had a nice long chat. One of my subscribers. We've spoken quite a few times. Yeah, you know I can't remember your name, right? Yeah. It's gone a bit quiet. I had that first whiting in the first, well, 20 seconds. It's now, because I forgot my watch today, 1 o'clock. Yeah, 1 o'clock. Spoke to Matt, he's popping down. He ain't fishing, I don't think. I think he's just popping down to say hello. Bringing me a little bottle of Coke. Because my flask is horrid. Bless him. It's clouding up a bit. But it's still not cold. It's lovely today. When that sun come back out, that's hot. So, yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Really enjoying it. Here we go, here come that old sun. Want to catch another fish now? Don't care if I don't, but it'd be nice to catch one. Tried to get some worms today. No, it must be the weather. The tides and the weather. Worms are a bit short. But got squid. Caught most of my fish ever on squid, in fairness. Never caught a fish on a ragworm. Ever. Squid and lug. I was watching, I've mentioned this before, but one of my sort of routine things I do at night, before I settle down in front of the telly for a film or series, I have to watch an episode of Dickinson's Real Deal on YouTube, right? Because that's still running. Well, they're all repeats, but I still, put them up. And there was one, I think it was about 10 years ago, this episode, but this bloke come up with the old Sinclair C5. The little electric freewheeler. I had one as a kid at my father's. I used to go to at weekends. He bought me one for my 12th, 13th birthday, 12th, 13th. And I used to love it, right? But there was this one year where we were at the carnival. You know, back when carnivals were carnivals, you'd have big trucks with, floats. And the one at Yarmouth was massive. I'd go on for hours. And this particular year, the old man, he had limos, white limos for wedding car hire. So I was about 13. So what they did, in the carnival, he had his limo, his white limo, with his two mates married in the back. And I was crawling around in front, handing out leaflets for the wedding car hire, and I had this little peak cap on, shirt and tie, looking like a chauffeur. Like Traeger went to that fancy dress. I'll come as a chauffeur. Um, but anyway, so I'm handing them out, and in front of me was a massive truck. So anyway, because the C5 was quite a novelty thing there, everyone had eyes on me. They're all cheering, I'm waving at them, I'm posing. Little did I know, the truck in front had stopped, right? And I went straight under it. Straight under this truck. And the whole crowd was just wetting themselves. And I looked back at the old man and he's going like this. Right under the bloody truck. The thing was, I couldn't reverse on this thing. I had to wait till the truck moved before I could get out. Went a bit red, I think. They were the days. Right, so I've just cast out 5 minutes ago. We'll give it another 20 minutes and we'll have a look. Galston's lovely today. Because it's Monday, there's no bugger about. That lot have disappeared. There might be a couple of people on the pier. I'll put my glasses on in a minute. But there's no one else about. It's beautiful. I like talking to people. I like fishing with people. In fact, I think Babs is now going to turn up. But now and then you just like to be on your own, you know. On a nice day, peaceful. Talking of Galston, bit of a fun fact for you. Now, was anyone says to me, where are you from? I always say Galston, right? It's where I grew up. I'd never say Yarmouth, right? Because back in the day, Galston was a town in its own right. It weren't part of Yarmouth. It became part of the Yarmouth borough in 1836. Before that, it was just, well, originally, you know, Galston, believe it or not, was part of Suffolk, not Norfolk. Let me get this right. It was entered into the Domesday Book in 1086. And back then, it was called something like Gallus Tuna. Gall's Tuna. Which I think later on, the following century, I went to like Gallstona. Something like that. Which apparently is something to do with girl. Something I read a long time ago. But it's just coming to my head, so I thought I'd share it. Yep. I wonder how far back photographs actually go. I mean, when was the first camera? I don't know. I'll Google that later. I'm sure I read somewhere that, do you know what, there might even be a plaque on the end of the pier, that it was the first thing photographed ever in this area. I'll look into that and I'll let you know. It might be on the end of that pier. I do love history. And the older I get, the more I want to know. I've been like that since I was about, I don't know, mid-30s. Couldn't give a shit when I was at school. And they never taught us any proper history at school. Scott of the Antarctic, that's all I remember from history at school. But yeah, we're stooped in history here. So was Yarmouth. I might do a video on that one day. I might take you to the Tide and Time Museum here. Because I've still only done half of that. And then I had to rush back to the car because the ticket was running out. I might do that one day. Because there's an awesome part in there where you go down this like little alleyway, as it was back then, with houses either side. And there's some of them are still there. And literally you could hang out your window and shake hands with your neighbour across the way in their house. I might do a video on that. Let me know in the comments if you'd be interested. I'll look at the Natural History Museum as well. Because I like natural stuff. I've always been into nature and what have you. Bit Bob Bess?
Bit Bob Bessie Boo.
You come Babylon.
Alright, bro?
How's it going, mate?
Good.
I was just doing a little history lesson.
Oh, history? Oh, I like history.
Yeah, about Galston. You probably don't even know it yourself.
Go on then. What, Galton in general or just...
Yeah, just Gorston.
Go on then. I'm ready.
Has it always been part of Yarmouth?
Do you know, I don't know.
No, and Gorston was its own town.
Was it
Right,
really?
I'll shut you off because you've already heard. Well, it's 2:30 now. Not another nibble since that first waiting in the first 20 seconds. No other bites. I'm going to give it another half an hour or so. I'll just rebait it and cast out. Still a bit bright from the specs for me, I'm squinty. But somebody was just telling me, that guy earlier, you can get those ones that just clip on here and fold down on your normal glasses. £3 on Team, I'll have to get some of them. But yeah, it's been lovely. I have enjoyed today. Just been calm and peaceful. Been virtually, well, it's been little weed. No strong tide pull. It's on its way out now, but it's hardly doing anything. Got 5 ounce lead out there holding lovely. Just lovely. That's that. Slack. Somebody's over there fishing with a float. So I'll bring you back in a bit, if anything happens. Right, that's my last cast, guys. Already packed the other rod away. It's now starting to spit. So we'll see how we get on with this last cast. And I'll see you in a bit. Hey guys, sorry for the abrupt change of video. Obviously I'm at home, it's 2 or 3 days later. The heavens opened up on me and I got absolutely drenched, and the wind blew the tripod over and broke my camcorder. So I'm having to do this on my phone. I've got another camcorder coming, same make and model. Get them cheap now because they're old, but they're still best quality. I did go fishing again the following day, and caught a PB whiting, 39 centimetres. I thought I'd pulled up a cod, I really did. So I'll show you that picture now. I didn't film it because I didn't have enough memory on my phone, and blah, 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 blah. But anyway, thanks for joining me. Tight lines, calm minds. Catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.